I'm really, really excited for it, honestly, because we saw yesterday how fast RNG has adapted and is playing just at lightning speed.
In this game, the supports they're too busy in the side lanes. It's one of those games where, like, if a support leaves the side lane, then the remaining support for the enemy team will kill the core in that lane. So like nobody really feels comfortable leaving.
The double rings here will ensure that they get the first blood right before X-Nova gets a kill on Zai bottom.
Zai, of course, is cutting the wave because he does not want to lane against a lone druid. Also gets the creep camp block in the meantime, so the lane will not be pulled back.
Top lane trying to do those shenanigans again, and Chalice has already used the hammer. Ana doesn't have Sprout, though, for a couple more seconds. You're gonna see Boxy open up with the battery assault. A good impale will slow them down, but there it is. There's the Sprout. They need just a little bit more damage, and he's just barely got it. Just barely has that reach, so get the kill on Chalice. Now with that battery assault, chasing after Kaka, hoping maybe they can get enough damage. They just don't have the mana that they will be able to throw out the Sprout, and he's just gonna cut through.
I love this. Boxy is doing the disassemble assembling trick with his Tranquil boots. Oh, that's so cool. You never see this happen in pro matches, even though like this has been a thing forever. But it does mean that they sacrifice the lane. Like this is just full pressure from RNG.
Long range impetus. Somnus making the rotation. Gets kill on Insania. Zai is just hiding in this tree line. He's had such a rough game. He's like, please, I just want to get my 6. We will see the teleports come out with a Ravage landing over onto Ghost. They need to get rid of this bear. It's sitting pretty low. They just last tower shot. Nope, not going to be able to quite finish him off. This is congratulations. You survived the early and the mid game and somehow made it to late. So we'll give you a fighting chance with this one talent.
Yep.
Bit of a smoke play here in the bottom area. They find themselves. Zai. This has been a rough game for him. The Impale connects. Dawnbreaker ultimate coming in hot. And will ensure that they get this kill. Mickey turns back around, though. They've got the hook shot coming out from Boxy, so they'll be able to hold Somnus' place. And there's going to be the follow-up Ravage. This is not looking good for Somnus. He's going to fall. Now, they turn their attention over to Ghost. They want to get the bear, but they're not going to be able to follow up after that.
Is he going Deso? Are they going 2 Desos?
He's got the Orb of Corrosion.
Chalice is going for Deso as well.
Uh-oh.
Huh.
They need to communicate about this, I think.
I guess it's not that bad.
Do we have a little bit of a gank coming out, but the Solar Guardian, like we talked about, is enough to keep X-Nova alive just a little bit longer, but there's the Say coming out. Yeah, they'll follow up with the Thunder God's Wrath. They'll get themselves the kill on X-Nova that they came in here for. Somnus zipping back in again. We'll end up losing Boxy. Now they're gonna chase after Chalice. Can they get enough damage off in time? Oh my god, they just blow up Ana. Now Mickey, what can he do here? He's gonna have Ravage up in just 1 second. Does he opt to even use it, though, is the question. Because the rest of the team not around there. The big damage dealer in the form of Ana not going to be able to join this fight because he was already picked off. So
I'm super interested to see in this next fight if they can get amp on somebody and Mickey actually gets an anchor smash off. Like somebody's going to die, especially in poor Enchantress.
Oh yeah. Enchantress has very little armor as they find the kill on Somnus.
He is going for the Satanic next on Mickey, so he's just full blown like mode carry. That's cool. I like this a lot.
And there's no Ravage up over on Mickey.
All right, now they know. Now they know.
Are they going to be able to get over there fast enough? That was the question. Like they're beelining there. You've already got Kaka into place. Mickey walking over, throwing himself here. Thunder God's Wrath coming into. All right, so they're going to have to get out of that pit and they want to fight.
Ooh,
as you can see, Mickey
damage.
just rips up our Kaka. The back line, they're looking over at Ghost. They'll get that kill as well. The buyback now coming out from Kaka. They're getting chased away. Chalice throwing out the hammer, goes back in. I'm not sure that was necessarily the play. As Ana tries to TP out, is he going to be able to do in time before he burns? Yes, he's able to get out just in the nick of time. Kaka was hoping that he could go and get that Impale off. Did buy back for this Liquid. They're just going to send some of these guys back. They know that big boys are not going to be able to make it to this pit right now. So they're going to have to trade back and forth a little bit. And Sadia taking so much damage. There it is, though. There's the Aegis.
Oh, it's on the ground.
But it's on the ground, and X-Nova goes and he snatches it up. They got the Roche, but they end up getting the Aegis. They end up losing Ana. X-Nova God, as now Mickey forced to run for his life. What a crazy fight here. And they're not even done, because they do still have multiple heroes. It's a triple kill now for Somnus.
All right, X-Nova's the carry now. He's the carry, officially. After that, he's got that Aegis.
With the immediate smoke after the Thunder God's Wrath. Kaka on the hunt here. Somnus is going to go grab up the rune. I mean, it's been hard for Zai, but he is getting the items, you know. He's, like you said, he's got the Mask Mask, he's also got the Blink Dagger, and he's been able to be a part of a lot of these fights. Ana, though, in the top lane, is forced to BKB out. And Insania somehow does manage to teleport away from Samus as well. As into the bottom lane, they find themselves Chalice, and they'll find themselves a kill. Zai, though, now has to be very, very careful. The drums getting popped. Ana is now stuck in the trees. They have the fear. And this is looking like a very Dead Nature's Prophet. So they do manage to get Chalice, but they'll be able to take out Ana. And that seems like a very, very valuable hero to be removing. But Mickey's here. Mickey's wandering through. He's got the gush over onto X Nova, and they'll follow. Oh my god, again, these big anchor smashes with that negative armor. It's very, very scary. The bear holding Zai into place. Mickey just trying to put himself into position. We'll go for the Ravage. Zai already sitting super low. And he goes for the Satanic Play, just whacking away over here onto Ghost. Needs maybe one more hit to do it. No, he doesn't quite have it because it gets rooted into place. He'll turn his attention now over to Samus. The hookshot comes through. They'll be able to clean up over onto Kaka. Boxy not looking quite as healthy, though, as he eventually gets clicked down by this Enchantress. Insania, running for his life, is going to be forced to use that Heavenly Jump. They'll follow up with Chalice, teleporting in, using that ultimate. They'll clean up Insania finally. Hunt is still on, though. Samus and X Nova are chasing after Mickey. This is going to be the second Roche. This has a nice, juicy shard on it.
Ooh, that's the dream, getting the Dawnbreaker shard. But they don't want to defend the tier 2s, which I think is reasonable. Instead, they're going to smoke towards the top lane and look for some sort of side lane pickoff. They're going to run into Kaka. Oh, man.
Go for the dust. There's the hook shot in over onto the Nyx, but like we said, they do have the Solar Guardian, so they're going to be able to counter-initiate. They'll throw out the hammer. Kaka, though, sitting very low. He is going to fall for this, and Boxy also getting quite low, but not going to be able to do enough damage to him, as they'll end up losing Chalice.
His BKB is worthless to a Mask of Madness Slaughter that's going to constantly bash him, so there's no way he's going to get a Starbreaker off, and his team could not respond with the swiftness that he could.
Gonna send the Ghost Bear for... Oh my god, look at this bear! That is so much damage as Chalice throws out the tip.
I'm offended as a Canadian. There's a lot of bear attacks here.
There's bears all over where I live, too.
Usually it's honey that they're eating, but not people.
A little bit of an opening over onto Mickey. He's gonna get slowed down. They get the Centaur stomp, and he's very, very tanky. Has opted to go, turns around with the Ravage. Just wants to back off, though, for the time being, as they'll jump back into the base, and they will end up losing Chalice, though, on the side lanes. Because remember, like, the old days, before we got neutral items added in, you would be struggling, like, your team's losing, and you can't even step foot out of the base. You just die every single time. Ana, though, has to be careful. Yeah, Kaka. BKB comes out from Ana immediately. They're going to try to put up enough damage to get rid of the Zix Assassin, which they do have. Chalice, he's rejoined in, like we said, has his own BKB. They turn their attention over to Ana. They'll be able to kill the Teacher's Prophet. As off to the side, Boxy gets himself a really nice cut, but he's just getting munched away here. Eventually, they do get Boxy, and now Zai beating away over onto Chalice. He just doesn't quite manage to get the final hit off. As they'll turn their attention now to X Nova. Zai, he wants to get more. They'll go in for the Ravage play. They need to get a little bit more damage. X Nova finally going to die. And it looks like Zai, is he going to be able to survive as the Emperor? He wants him so badly. And again, Zai testing the limits, going back in, is going to eventually expire. But with some luck, they do manage to get a triple kill over on Mickey.
That was just a man fight. They just all slammed each other until somebody died. That's hilarious.
A little bit difficult for him, but now he's going to be able to stand his ground and fight a little bit more. And perhaps buy enough time so that way the rest of his team can make their way over to him. But they do go for smoke over on the side of RNG. And gonna walk into Mickey. In fact, Mickey blinks into everyone over here and then runs away, assuming giggling a little bit. Tee-hee, getting a lot of these clicks up over onto the bear. They want to just get rid of it. But over here, Boxy, maybe just a little bit too separated from the rest of his team. Does have the cogs out, but that's so much damage coming out from Enchantress. Will end up dropping the gem, but Zai over on the back lines does find this opening. Gets a couple bashes off over here onto Chalice, as he's just gonna wail away, and he'll get the kill on Dawnbreaker.
Okay, the biggest kill in that fight is not Chalice, it's not Boxy, it's the bear. And they got a DD on Mickey. Oh my god.
Baby. Big boy.
That is dirty. That is dirty. Oh, he's so dead.
God. Oh, Ghost. Yeah, they even go and they use the Ravage on him, for God's sakes.
I think this is over. I think
yeah, you don't have a lone druid, you don't have a bear.
They have Tidehunter. He is so good at taking buildings right now.
Yeah, he's just chasing after X Nova now. He's getting kited pretty hard, so I have to be a bit careful here because the follow-up from Kaka, Mickey actually. You need to be careful, my friend. They actually get the kill. That's a monster kill streak. They'll turn their attention over to Zaya, get that kill as well. And Insania teleporting out. And Ana going down to the bot lane.
Tidehunter can't do anything to pure damage. The kiting is really nice too from Enchant.
I mean, we joked about it earlier when Xnova managed to go and get that, managed to get the Aegis, but he is really just performing very, very well as they do set it up over here onto Insania. And look at all these impetus. It's just so much damage. He drops the Nimbus, hoping that perhaps they can get some sort of a follow-up kill. And Kaka is being held over to the side, so they'll be able to find that. And now with the cogs over to Xnova, again, it's pretty difficult for them to take down this Enchantress, but they don't have Chalice's ultimate this time, so I don't think they're going to be able to save Xnova. There's the click, double click now for Ana, and Chalice is going to use the Shadow Blade to just get himself out of here.
And they can
they're going to be able to. It's going way too fast. They use Rocket Flare, but they can't get over there fast enough. Refresher Shard. And they are feeling very, very happy about this. Aegis over on Somnus. They go for the scouting ultimate, and they realize that they're smoked. Liquid staying pretty close together. We'll see that the outpost is getting shifted eventually. Go for the hook shot. We'll land over onto Ghost and push back over on the bear. See Somnus with those spider legs running over along with Chalice. Do manage to find Insania. Again, he is the position 5. He's going to go drop the Nimbus, but doesn't have the rest of the team in position to come and assist him at this time. But they're still hunting over the side of RNG. Boxy standing up over on the eye spot. Does have a gem still. They opt to go in on this, though, is the question. Love to grab Somnus. All right, nice slithering crush coming out from Zai, but the follow. Oh my god, Kaka just got obliterated here. And now the follow-up Chalice sitting over onto the top eye spot. They're going to end up losing Zai. Boxy trying to climb away. Mickey goes for the Ravage, but he's going to have to go and pop the Satanic to try to stay alive because they have so much going on. And Boxy dead now. It's just Mickey standing here against the world trying to just buy more time because on the bottom lane, Ana is just taking the tower, taking these racks. They have to get there fast and they've got to get out of there. And it looks like it's not going to be a problem. Ana just teleports away. He got a tower. He got a Rax. They end up losing almost everyone, though, over on the side of Liquid during that engagement.
So, yeah, it's a weird situation to be in for Ty, because technically he's really strong, but he needs support. He needs his team to be alive.
They're ripping through these racks. They're looking to rip through Insania, too.
Now they could maybe...
Oh, they zip over. Look at that. They see Ana. They see Ana. Can they hold him in place? That's the question here. Ana trying to man fight here. He's got a lot of clicks up, but he's going to get stunned up by Chalice. Be careful. Still trying to fight through this. It's going to take a lot of doing, but they do manage to kill the Nature's Prophet. It ends up taking 3. It ends up taking a BKB, but they get it.
Like, I feel like it's... At this point, the world is your oyster if you're Ana. You can just be so annoying on this, like, one remaining Rax.
Oh, Zai walking into multiples here. There's no way that he's even able to just get that BKB off. Boxy continuing to just use the cogs, try to buy a bit more time. Ana really just hard committing here. Will make his way into their base as... do have this damage though coming out from the bear. Boxy trying to slow down yet again. Will get stunned. There's a jump forward here coming out from Mickey, and he does so much damage. All right, this time they just rip apart Xnova. They rip apart Ghost. Do manage to get the kill on Boxy, but they find this opening, and look at this here. Ana's got to teleport out fast. If he's not going to be able to do it though, he's going to get just stunned up, and he's going to end up losing his life for that tower. Roche is up. Doesn't go down quite as fast as when they've got the whole crew, but the question is, will Liquid realize this? Because they do go for a scan over there. Roche sitting at about half health. Yeah, Zai making his way over. They see him. Blink forward. Not going to be able to quite land the Impale to follow up with that Spike Carapace. And the rest of the team is going to make their way over. This is very scary for them now. They'll follow up. BKB coming out from Zai, but they get a couple of these hits. And then comes Mickey. Does not have the Ravage, but boy, does he have the negative armor. As he rips them open. And the follow-up over onto Kaka. Do have Somnus jumping around over onto the back line. So I'd love to get the kill on Insania. So they're kiting Mickey very effectively, but Zai jumping back in again with that blink. There's going to be another buyback. Chalice jumping in. They want to just get rid of Mickey, and he's just taking so much damage. He needs to be able to hit something because he has the Satanic, but he's just not able to with these stuns. And Insania trying to climb away, then get the cogs off, will be able to hold Somnus in place, but also holds Insania down. So he will also have to buy back to be a part of this fight. But now Ana is up. They'll buy back on Mickey. They don't want to allow them to get this Roche. And we'll see what they end up deciding to do here on the side of Liquid, and if RNG tries to climb back into this pit.
Yeah, and Ana still has buyback, so he feels very comfortable just running
They're going
around
in.
and split pushing. Although he's gonna go for Roche.
Let's head
They're
over
just
one
trying
of the
to-
little creepies. They see it. Somnus zipping around, going for the Thunder God's Wrath. X-Nova jumping into this pit. He
He's
wants to
trying to
kill off
finish
this.
it.
He's trying
He
to do
got
it,
it
and he
again.
gets the Aegis a second time. It's beautiful. Look at the damage coming out, though. The AoEs, the ravage, everything, but they still end up losing Chalice. And that Aegis is popping right back up again. Mickey does get bonked a couple times here. It's a jumping from Zai. He is making up for that terrible game earlier on because they find the kill. They'll chase down Somnus. X-Nova over here on the corner. Mickey is just continuing to just very, very slowly smack around the Enchantress. My God, what a fight.
Yeah, it's just.
Can't believe
it's
X-Nova
just,
stole a second one.
yeah, it's too much damage. I mean, good call from Liquid to just blitz the Roche. Like, they knew they could kill it in time. This is
Mickey
Megas.
blinks. Yeah, it's just straight up Megas. There's the
There's
hook
one
shot
Rax
coming
left.
in from Boxy from downtown. Mickey is on a killing spree. And we'll get one more buyback. There's no other buybacks available now
There it
for the
is.
side of RNG.
All right, Liquid, buzz killing RNG. Liquid is guaranteed eliminated, and
They put up one hell of a fight. They're still playing this out here. Again, Mickey just does so much damage. Somna's doing whatever he can, but there's just too many heroes here. Too much damage. There it is.
wow. I mean, Liquid is not the type of team to start messing around in a tournament when they know that they're not going to make it through to the next stage. That's just not the type of players these guys are, not the type of people that they are. This hero just obliterates Alchemist in the game, and Al can even have more network than an Ursa. That was cool from Mickey, by the way. He used the silence so that Somnus could not use his spells to get the range creep. Then Mickey walks up, uses his hitbox so Somnus can't right-click it, and then he gets the deny. A cute little play.
Top lane.
Ooh.
Zai sitting very low, so it's going to be Chalice who gets the first blood. And Insania is going to have to run here.
You don't even need to buy salves. You can just Spirit Siphon off of these tanky heroes.
You see the water runes getting picked up by both these mids. Top lane, though, Chalice, this time around, they have the level 2 on the Dawnbreaker. They're a bit stronger. Like how you went and you did the entire URL there.
It's his name. Somnus has
Weren't
another...
you Insania at one point? Didn't you get a birthday cake?
That's right. I still am Insania. He stole my name.
How about that? The chase on in the bottom lane. Ana trying to dip dive around these trees. And do get the teleport coming out from Boxy. But they've already lost the Doom.
He's an animal killer. He's a bird killer, just like a cat, like a house cat. It's a big problem. Google it.
Oh, and he makes this lovely rotation over onto Somnus with that double damage, with the silence. Look at that efficiency. Look at that flight plan. Bottom lane, though, Boxy does end up getting ganked by 3 heroes. So they are trying to take advantage of the fact that, you know, they have these heroes moving around the map on the side of Liquid. Push everyone back here as the puck also makes this rotation, but they're already out in the top lane now. They'll turn their attention over to Chalice. And they have plenty of lockdown, but is regenning up pretty nicely. Boxy, though, following up with those shackles. They'll put out the cold embrace. It's going to buy a bit more time here for Chalice. But they have another unstable concoction up and ready as they'll toss it out. Spirit Siphon doing so much as Mickey just... All right, he was just bottom lane. He's already back here in the top, and they get a kill on Ana while he makes this rotation, but they'll also get themselves a kill on X-Nova. So... God, there is just action everywhere. And now Mickey's already back in the mid lane. Definitely doing a great job in that lane. And this is something that, you know, you want to see your Ursa snowball. You want to see him become this powerhouse where everyone else on the enemy team, although Somnus going a bit deep here, does see Mickey, but they're already in position. They'll go in with the Exorcism, and Sania following up with the Starbreaker, but the Silence are able to kill Somnus. Boxy is getting just ticked down here by that Spirit Siphon as Insania tries to go in with the Solar Guardian to protect him, but they really want this tower. Ghost revealing himself, just runs right up here. Starts Fury swiping away, and the mid tower will die. The roll forward over onto Mickey with a nice kick back. This is the power of an Ursa as he gets himself a little snack delivered here in the mid lane. Double damage though here. If Ghost... they don't know.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know. Yeah, look at the scan too. Insania, oh god, Insania's sitting so low. He's gotta be so careful here. All up the shackles
Loxy's-
again. This is being very, very careful. This is going on as Anna just gets coiled by Sama, so they do end up losing the Doom, but they will be able to get the Roche. So Mickey picking up the Aegis. It feels like Anna is just the sacrificial lamb. So Kaka though, look at this. He's like, I would love to get a kill on one of these very low heroes like Boxy. Hello, friend. Get that kill. Unstable Concoction will push back Kaka as X-Nova does try to use the Arctic Bird to slow down Mickey, and he did just get this Aegis. He does not want to give it up in this manner, but it looks like he's not going to have much of a choice here. They have the double damage on Ghost. Buyback coming out now. They're going to try to chase after Mickey. They have the Special, the Silence coming down, and Sania jumping in with the Solar Guardians. Going to use the hammer to run away. Boxy is kind of left in no man's land here. Beautiful Winter's Curse now coming out. Chalice already getting just doomed as Zai is just searching to see whatever he can get. Does not have much mana here. This is 9 stick charges though, so eventually the nuke coming out from Mickey will be able to take out Ghost. Chases on over to X-Nova. Have the Silence and the big AoE. They need a little bit more lockdown though, and they need a little bit more damage because now Chalice has that Exorcism back up again, and they'll get a double kill on X-Nova, but now Ana has been left high and dry as they'll get the hold off over onto Somnus, but Foxy, oh man, it hurts. It follows up with a beautiful Starbreaker. They do manage to get caught up, but they'll lose Foxy in the process. They'll turn around, they get the kill on Somnus, and is Zai gonna make it out? No, he just cannot do it fast enough. What a fight.
Yeah, everybody's dead. Everybody's dead, Moxie. So when they see that Roche dies, like, RNG knew exactly what happened. They're like, yo, these guys are low. Like, you cannot do this with the Serpent Wards now. Oh, Mickey.
Yeah, Kaka, right place, right time. Knew where Mickey was. Has Somnus and X-Nova to back him up. So that is a kill for Somnus.
Yeah, Mickey's just venturing into territory where...
That'll be okay. Will Kaka find him, though? Oh, maybe. Oh, he goes the wrong way.
I don't think he gets any vision for that either. You can roll off the map and get flying vision.
Oh,
He's going for the Doom.
Ana goes for the Doom, and they have Insania coming in with the heal. So I don't know if they're going to be able to get this kill on Ghost. He's just ticking down too much here as they slow down just enough. A little bit more now. They'll end up losing Ghost. They're going to end up losing Kaka. No, maybe not actually, because they have the rest of the team in position. They'll end up losing Ana instead. And now Insania will be the next one on their hit list. So somehow, after all is said and done, Kaka will survive, thanks to just his teammates being in a good position.
Chalice popped Exorcism.
Yeah, he was fighting Insania.
Oh.
But Insania just realizing, like, all right, I'm silenced. I can't join into the fight, so I'm just going to teleport away. And so I think they're very happy with that because Chalice not going to be able to do too much here as they follow up Solar Guardian because it didn't get used earlier, but Mickey is just getting too much damage taken. So they'll go drop the Winter's Curse over onto Boxy. It looks like Kaka perhaps gone just a bit too far as Ana crouches his way over. They'll be able to get the kill on Kaka. And now Mickey, he buys back. He wants to be a part of this fight. The Doom will get used over onto Chalice. He is the top net worth right now. X-Nova, though, left behind as Zai joining into the fight. Sam is poking away over here, back and forth. There's only so much that he can do. But Ghost joining in. He's a big, scary bear. The Winter Wyvern will buy back to still have the mid tower open here. And the tier 1 Somnus just dodging away from that unstable concoction. But the jump again over onto Ghost. They're just jumping all over this guy. And again, another heal coming out, but it's not going to be enough because Ana will be able to finish off Ghost. And the chases on Puck is just so very hard to get your hands on when you don't have Dim, when you don't have that AoE silence. In fact, he finds the opening on Zai, pokes away. Ana's just being held into place. So is Mickey. They're leashed up. X-Nova, he did buy back. He can't afford to die here, but it's looking like that's going to be the case as they're still fighting. Mickey somehow still alive after all of this. Boxy waiting patiently. He wanted to get the kill, but Kaka going to be able to follow up, making sure that he can't get the spells up. And now he is the one who's going to be targeted. They even go and drop the Serpent Wards for him. And that, I think, is that the end of the fight? I don't even know.
I don't know. I don't know. This game is just constant fighting.
They need to have some way to hold them into place, and they haven't quite managed to land that Dream Coil on anyone just yet. Okay, so with the double damage, they'll jump forward over onto Chalice. They even use the Doom. They want to make sure that this Death Prophet cannot be of any help here. Now Ghost is forced to run away. Ana continuing to chase after him as they end up losing Kaka. And they'll go and drop the Dream Coil. Ghost, oh, they just continue to kite the Ursa, though. He's not able to get the final hits off as Ana eventually does fall, but they'll finally get the kill. And Ana will actually be the one to slay him as the chase is on. Zai has a Blink Dagger. It's hard to get a hand on this Puck, though. Somnus just always a little bit faster. I mean, Beast Coast has this happen to them occasionally. They'll throw the hammer and they'll see.
Okay.
And there's a smoke.
Insania learned from his mistakes. I see. Very good.
He's like, surely it must be up by now. Chalice doesn't have the exorcism. Somnus blinking forward. Go get a couple clicks off. They'll be able to remove Boxy immediately. As you can see, Ghost, he's like, all right, you guys go handle these guys. I'm gonna handle the Roche, and Sania is the next one to fall. And they know that this Roche is up, so I'm curious if they're gonna try to do anything here, or if they're just gonna push towers, because they do not have these supports that are very important. In fact, it looks like Coil Ana. Oh, the dodge away from Somnus, and the immediate TP's over towards their side of the jungle. They'll get the kill on Zai. Ana popping that BKB. He has got to get out of here. He's just going to try to slow down a little bit, but Somnus closing the gap. They're just giving off the clicks. This is going to be a dead doom. A beautiful play coming out from the side of RNG to send Ghost into the pit and just let everybody else handle the rest of the map.
He's going to be so hard to kill on Chalice, actually. Like, he's not had the BKB, which is like the #1 item in the game for staying alive in fights. Like even with the nerfs, everybody's rushing BKB first.
Jump over onto Ghost. They want to get rid of this Aegis, and they will be successful, even dropping the Serpent Wards. Now, Kaka is standing nearby. He's going to roll a little bit too far over, though. They have the Unstable Concoction. They're going to try to follow up with the stunts, with the lockdown, with the hammers, with all of this damage coming out from illusions, even going so far as to use the Doom, because they just want to get him off of this map. So turn around, they get the stun, and Insania will ensure that he will fall. Now, Kaka was trying to roll away. He's not going to be able to because Ana's here. He got the stomp. You've got Boxy here with all sorts of lockdown, and he's going to finish up on the Earth Spirit.
Liquid has so many disables, and you have Night Stalker Silence, which status resistance does nothing against this. Shadow Shaman, his abilities are long.
Somnus poking away at Mickey. They put the Lotus Orb over here. He's got the Silence, but already Chalice has popped that Exorcism, so he's got the spells going that he wants. And it's going to... Look at this. Look at the balls on this man. He just teleports right into their base.
He's 3v4, and he's
Good
just...
God!
He's feeling himself.
Throw out a casual concoction and the Fey Grenade. Look at... He's just literally taking these racks by himself. I love the aggression that we're seeing, because Somnus just not... Oh, they left behind a Psychic Headband. Looks like they find it, though. Somnus has just been super, super aggressive. In fact,
he
gets found in the tree line by Kaka. He's got the Lotus Orb on himself. That Lotus Orb being placed over on the other side, too. So that's just... Oh, dead Insania.
Yeah, that is worth the tip. I like that RNG also, like, every time they get a kill, they immediately TP over to the other side of the map, because they know that they're going to be split pushing there.
Got the Vessel charge. Chalice is here. And man, look how fast he just melts.
Yeah, Ana's no TP, so he...
The buyback down to the bottom lane, though. Gonna see Insania joining back in, trying to keep Zai alive and trying to get the kill on Kaka. We'll be able to manage it, but Zai, despite the BKB, is going to end up falling to Ghost in his bare claws here. Mickey blinking back in, sees himself an X-Nova. He'll clean up on the support. Now the chase is on after Ghost. He's gonna just try to stand there and man-fight it. It's a little bit difficult, though, because they do have this lockdown like we talked about, but Insania needing to be very careful here because he is just getting sliced away by Ghost. And with the arrival of Chalice, it just makes it so much more difficult for him to stay alive.
Double Lotus, Moxie?
Hell yeah. There it is. There's the shard over on Chalice as expected. On Boxy using that Shadow Amulet just to get into a good position. And you can see the way that RNG is just beelining now towards this bottom area. They're going to run into Mickey, who immediately blinks away. You can see Boxy just like, nope, 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 nope. The roll forward from Kaka. You're gonna have to use the Dark Ascension to pull Mickey out. And they're using him as a little bit of a bait here, because they do have Zai in the position, and Boxy just gets sliced into pieces. The Lotus Orb does end up wearing off, though, so they'll be able to get a kill over on Kaka, but they'll end up losing Insania on the back lines. Now they're gonna try to chase after this Alchemist. They'll use the Winter's Curse. The Zai is not going anywhere, as they'll use the first Exorcism, and they'll be able to get that kill. Okay, oh, he cancels out the TP, but it's just a little consolation prize at the bottom of the cereal box here.
Yeah,
Ghost.
I'm not...
Got a second Exorcism online now for the Death Prophet, so they got to figure this out.
And he's just standing right by the tower, which like legit triples the damage Exorcism does.
Up Lincolns, they get the Doom up over onto Chalice. They're gonna probably end up losing Ana though for us, although really nice shackles coming out from Boxy will buy enough time to keep Ana alive. So gonna try to get as many spells out as he can, but they do get a bash off. So Ana will be the first one to fall in this engagement as Mickey's trying to put out that silence. He's trying to burst down people, but they have the BKBs and they just can't seem to run away fast enough. The Solar Guardian coming out from Insania will keep Mickey alive just a little bit longer, but not nearly enough, as now Insania is forced to use the hammer, trying to run away, but they're just surrounded by all sides. They just slice through Boxy. Kaka, he's taking a lot of this fountain damage. Ghost, though, all right, they finally managed to go get the Aegis. Is going to be coming right back up again. Look at Chalice. Look at this man. He just walks right in. Kaka with the Ghost Scepter. They're just playing with them now, as Zai is going to get held into place with that Winter's Curse. He's right on the cusp here. Ghost does have to be careful, though. They do have that unstable concoction. Going for quite the dive here as Kaka again. All right, Kaka. That was maybe a little bit too ridiculous. Somnus now is going to just have to use that orb to run away, but the damage is done on the top level. They've got themselves the racks. They got the tower. I mean, Doom's up in a moment, but I'm still not convinced. Insania is going to be up. They end up boarding up the creeps. All right, Ana's here. This is an open throw. Jump forward again, coming out from Somnus. Ana with the, oh my god, look at this damage. They're gonna try to keep Somnus alive a little bit longer. In comes Insania. They want the kill over on the puck, and they do finally manage to find it. Starbird coming through, and they have the BKB. They're chasing Zai around. They need to take down Ghost, as the unstable concoction does manage to connect. Ana hiding in the tree line will blink forward. They drop the wards, and they're gonna put the pressure over onto Ghost. But while this is going on, their Ancient is being attacked, so they do finally kill the Ursa. They've got to get themselves something more, though, here, as X-Nova does have that Shadow Amulet waiting right over on the side. Chalice will be able to get out, and now we've got two supports just kind of chilling together because they didn't have the dust just yet, but there it is. This game's weird.
Okay, all right, nice little throne turnaround. Good patience there, waiting for some heroes to respawn before heading in.
I'm sure they'd love to force some buybacks, but I'm not sure if that's possible at this time for Liquid. Zai, though, split pushing in the bottom lane, does have Somnus teleporting down. The silence pops the Lincolns. Will end up using the BKB, as Zai does have his ultimate up, so he's gonna try to stand there and fight. It's looking a little scary though right now, because all right, there it is. There's gonna be the follow from Insania. Mickey with the Dark Ascension, giving a little bit of that vision, giving some of that view. Wants to get rid of Somnus over here, but it's a Winter's Curse that'll buy a little bit more time. Ghost jumping forward here, does have that Abyssal Blade, so he's gonna be able to remove Insania, but they'll turn it right back around again. They use the Doom over onto Somnus. No puck now for 100 seconds, but they still have to be careful because Ghost is just running around in circles with Chalice, who has that Exorcism up. Mickey's finding this opening on the back line, wants to get rid of X-Nova, is going to have to blink away though. It's looking a little bit scary here as Boxy sits very low. The stone will connect. BKB is getting popped on Ana and Ghost. They're just chasing after each other, and they've got the roll, they've got the bash. This is looking like a dead Ana. He's down for 90, does have buyback. They'll pop that Lincolns again. Mickey forced to TP, and the line is drawn right down mid. They say, all right, fellas, we gotta go. I don't know, Jenkins. They held once. I don't know if they can hold a second time here.
Zai is smoked up, so they're looking for something. It looks like Ana is maybe gonna buy back. I don't think they can wait for the 20 seconds for these
Hit the jump
supports.
forward, they find Kaka, they get the silence off, and again, another good heal. Holding him into place, they'll turn back around over onto Ghost. Try to get as much damage as possible, but this Ursa, he's too powerful as Kaka is still alive, and they're just focusing on different targets right now. That Lincoln's gonna get popped, they'll end up losing Ana. No Ana available, he just fought back. Mickey forced to blink away. Zai is just left here by himself, does have the BKB, and he's gonna try to run for the hills if possible. Turning back around, Solar Guardian coming in hot though, should be able to heal him right back up again. Not going to be able to probably do that much to Chalice. Is now Insania forced to use the hammer to go back over onto the high ground. Chalice still looking here, still feeling very aggressive. Goes for the refresher play, uses the exorcism and says, I want this victory. I want this Ancient. We are not losing this 0-2. We're at least going to split this. Zai again was looking for the opening, gets silenced up, has the Lotus placed on him, but there's just so much damage. He is dead for 100 seconds. This is looking like the end here for Liquid. They put up one hell of a fight, but I don't know how you kill Chalice. I don't know how you get him off of these buildings, as they do get the kill on Boxy. A Dream Coil's gonna get used on the back line, but these Ghosts, they are slicing through the Ancient. Mickey trying everything he can. He is gonna die, and they chase after Insania now too. The GG gets called. RNG, they will not get taken out 0-2. They will split this series with Team Liquid. Very, very impressive plays coming out from the side of Royal Never Give Up. Really living up to their name, to never giving up. And we can see here with the scoreboard, my goodness, Chalice on that Death Prophet, 25 and 21.